Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't... Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy.
All right.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though. And
Here are your groschen.
then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful.
That being greedy...
Excellent. You're one of... Like I told you, books are valuable.
Does that mean that I can...
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is... Now we'll move on to... There's a book on the table with some...
I only just managed the fable about the...
You're a clever...
I read the page.
So tell me. Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had less...
Thank you. I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name.
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lou?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting...
How come he limped?
He got that from some villain.
Has he been up to anything suspicious?
I don't know.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None.
Do you happen to know where he was on...
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other...
Another thing about Lou. When did you find the body?
Just now. And nobody's...
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. What's this? Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, didn't know she did that.
God preserve you, good night.
She only started not long ago.
I've come in the name of...
Ask away.
While there's still a bit of light.
Who was
She
this
sits
Lubot?
down and gets on
He
with
was a drunkard and a
it. She's
beast.
quite deaf
And lazy.
by now.
I'm not
Have you noticed
surprised.
anything suspicious?
Betty was always
The
good
only
with
thing
her
seems
hands.
You're
Do you know what Lubos...
Anyway,
What do I care about
I
that
showed a couple of
scoundrel?
pieces she made last time to old
Do you know who
Torvald in
Lubos used to...
Tarbell.
He was
The one I
always a
buy goods from. And he
That's
said
all.
right away he'll take them. And
Goodbye.
how much do I want for them?
Well,
My respects to you.
I've come in the name...
I don't know anything.
That man Lubos who was...
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, I was wondering what he was up to.
Do you know what Lubos was doing?
I was coming from the tavern. He looked like he was in a hurry.
Do you know anyone Lubos used...
Not with anyone.
That's all.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Catch him! Somebody help me!
God damn! Bollocks! Way off! Ow!
Well then.
Yeah!
You showed him. And did you get the...
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving man... And just so you know...
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Light.
I don't know how I can help.
Who was this Lubosh?
You could see at first glance he was no good.
Have you noticed anything
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
I don't think he was home.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with?
As far as I...
That's all.
Have you got a bed for them?
Aye, there's room. For how long?
How about if I...
Sure, but...
Here you go.
You've got it all too.
Where do I go to?
You'll have no trouble
Good day to you.
I've come in the...
I don't know nothing.
That's all.
Is there anything suspicious?
Indeed there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here. And there's... around here.
Is there any...
Nothing up.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building. God be with you.
Ah, picky is he? God save.
I've come in the...
I don't know how I...
Who was this
You could see it...
That's all.
Come right
Goodbye.
up. Fresh cabin. Thing you need for a proper soup. Jesus Christ be praised.
I've come in the...
I don't...
That's all.
God be with you.
Huh? God preserve you, good night.
Of course. I mean here.
Yeah, right.
In the presbytery.
Yes. So why are you surprised God went...
I'm not.
Good luck then.
I see you know how to wield... I wouldn't have expected that.
With a stick. I practice with a stick.
Do you have any work that needs...
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. I have to deal with a local...
A witch?
The herb woman. Old...
Oh, don't tell me.
This is no laughing...
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and... If you learn that she...
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
God save.
I've come in the name.
Ask all you.
Who was this, Lou?
Those that live by the sword.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Everything about it.
Do you know what Lou Bosch was doing?
How would I know?
Do you know who Lou Bosch used?
I don't know.
That's all.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you...
Me? What?
You'd be wise to give me a straight answer.
As long as it's the truth. I've done a very foolish thing.
I'm supposed to believe an old...
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of... You see, Vera...
What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a world... I don't know if it's the...
So all this talk of witches and...
The ointment couldn't.
I want to know something. What kind of ointment?
One that will show you a... I don't...
So all this talk...
The ointment...
I want to know something. So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft. They said they wanted to...
Yeah.
Judge not, lest you...
Their plea, or the... What kind of ointment?
One... I...
So all this...
The ointment...
Will you give me the ointment?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris.
And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden?
I'm losing sleep.
They burn them alive.
That they do.
It didn't bother you before. What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently.
I've heard enough.
If you...
Very well.
Thank you 1,000-fold. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God watch over you. God bless.
I heard something about a magic...
You heard that where?
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude?
That's not the point. The ointment's dangerous.
Thanks for the concern, but we're grown women.
My respects to you.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
Did you know Lubosh?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough.
Did you notice anything
My child. All sorts of suspicious things.
That's really not a lot of help.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was...
Unfortunately, I do know.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that for...
Vows more important than catching...
There are laws of God above the...
Father, surely you can't be serious.
There are things that apply always.
But Lubosh is dead.
If I told you, I would be betraying a... If people believe the sanctity of the confessional...
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhoff raiders. Oh, if I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confession. Suppose we talk it over in the evening.
All right.
Good luck to you.